Man, look, I remember that there's moments that have made me say, I'm never going to prison. Watching American Me was one of those moments. And I just had another moment recently.
Okay.
Terrance Gangster Williams, Birdman's half-brother.
Yes.
Came on my show recently.
Yes, I saw it. I didn't read it, but I saw it, yeah.
We got into a conversation about how the older guys basically take advantage of younger inmates sexually.
Wow.
One of the ways is they'll start play fighting in the cell, and they'll start like punching him in the stomach and see what happens. If the younger guy fights back, they leave him alone. But if he just sort of takes it and doesn't really fight back, then they know, okay, this guy's weak.
Wow.
I'm going to take his ass.
Okay.
But it gets worse. He said he heard an older inmate tell a younger guy, your hand can't be gay.
I've seen guys do this. Man, I don't got nothing, man. Man, what you want me to do? What you mean? Man, I'll do something for you. I've seen old heads tell youngsters, man, jack me up, man, your hand not gonna be no punk. Your hand not gonna be gay. Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I've seen and heard so many games being played, bro.
So he's basically trying to talk him into a hand job.
Man.
He said, your hand can't be gay. This is an actual conversation that he heard in prison. He was locked up for like 20-something years.
Right, right.
When you get to the point in life where you're trying to talk guys into hand jobs, or you're sitting there trying to have a man talk you into giving them a hand job and justify it saying, well, you're not really being gay if it's just your hand. This is just not a world you want to be in.
No. But I'm gonna tell you what,
just don't want to be in this world.
My moment is when we do these interviews and we talk about stuff like this. Mm-hmm. I use it to remind me of how it could have been.
Yeah.
And I hear the stories and listen to what you say about it. I hear my stories and mention it. And I sit here and think about 20, 30 years later, what I've become. And that's why I don't even hang out. I do my shows. I don't even want to be in a situation that can cause me any problem.
Yeah.
Any problem. I don't want nothing to do with it. That's how serious it is to me.
Yeah, I don't go out that much. I don't go to clubs.
Yeah, I don't do it.
I don't do the industry events constantly. I don't go to the hood to film.
No.
I don't go to other people's studios. You come here. If I feel unsure, I'll have my own security. I'm not messing around. And if I feel like, you know something, if I'm thinking, man, I should bring my pistol with me,
then you shouldn't go.
I don't go.
Right, I agree.
If I feel I got to bring my pistol with me, I'll either call my security to come with me or I just won't go.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the two.
I'd rather have my candles in the morning, sip on some coffee. That's what I do. When I'm home, it's early in the morning, when it's still dark out, like 4, I get up like about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I go downstairs, I got CNN News, or I might see what I want to invest in on the stock. I get my tea or coffee, and I got my candles lit, and I'm sitting there contemplating. And normally my show's already booked way in advance. So I just really be thinking about material of what I want to talk about, or something might get me a great idea, right? And I go, bam, I could put that in my act. And I heard a girl one day, she said she wanted to come to my show and clean. She said, you say the same stuff. I said, you're not a fan of me. She said, what do you mean? I said, everybody knows I do a different show, young lady.
Yeah.
I said, so I know you're not a fan. You just thought you could say something this morning because you don't have nothing to say. But if you're a true fan of TK Kirkland, you know I do a different show. Matter of fact, you watched me. You came to one of my shows. Yeah. Then you were somewhere out of country. And you played me in your hotel room. You said, I'd never seen you do that material before. Right. And you was rolling.
Yep.
That's my point.
True.